There should be sound now. Let me know if you hear anything. Testing. All right. Am I loud enough? Perfect. Hey, Nancy. Perfect. Thanks, Steven. Scott, Shannon. A lot of people coming in. Yeah, that's possible. Hey, Brian. Scott, she's doing great. Mm-hmm. If you're in the trading zone, I said this morning it'd probably be a slow day, but we're at two trades, two winners, 25 points of profit, which is unusually high for this time of day. But, you never know what the market will bring you. Hope not. He's doing really good, Richard. Hey, Jason. Gary, good morning. Arturo. Yeah, unless you're trying to tell us something privately, switch your chat to host and panelists. From host and panelists to everyone. Oh, let's see. You bailed on us, Barbara. That's okay. Yeah, bailed early on the trade. The trading zone. I don't know. Oh, it's her first day. Okay. Well, oh, only don't be in a super rush to scale up, Barbara. Just I'd stick at one for at least a week or so. Yeah. At a minimum.
Good day, everybody. Hello, hello. Hope everybody's doing great. Let me just say hello to everybody on YouTube, and then we'll get this party started. Hope everybody's doing great today. All right, there
Any
we go.
guesses what our profit factor is in the trading zone now?
Tell me, is it 5?
It's 5.01.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Nothing like it. Hey, Debbie, Sassy Trainer, Richard. Hey, Boyd, there you are. We were looking for you this morning, Boyd. I was wondering where you were. Hope everything's good, Boyd. Terry, Krish, Edward. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And ooh, we already got 300 people here. It's an exciting time. Hey, Art. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Stacy. We got John. We got Gus, Rebecca. We got Jill. Good morning, Jill. We got Robert. We got Espe. We got Marty. We got Christopher. I'm doing well. Thank you, Christopher. Moondog. Moondog is in the house. We got John. Cyrus. We got Frank, Brendan, John, Mohammed, Rickster. Rickster. Hey, Rickster. Louis. Dolce.
Nice.
John, iPhone. Richard. Hey, Richard. Richard says, did you grab that testimonial from Richard?
Yep.
Good.
Got it.
No, $850 doesn't grow on trees, Richard. Those are, by the way, the two trades we gave in Trading Zone today. Hey, David. Hey, Elizabeth. Mark. Dave, Elizabeth. Jason, one trade from AZP up $410. You're welcome, Jason. Weekly cash flow on Google. How much did you make on that one, Wade? Yes, I forgot about the weekly cash flow on Google, Matt. We actually did pretty good on that one. Hey, HG, how are you?
You missed it when I said it, but I said it was funny because we sent out a message this morning and said, "Hey, probably not going to trade very much today," and we've had two winners before noon.
Hmm. That's good. That's good. Uh, is there a kind of a timestamp indicator to know when they are updated so we know whether to change our charts? I'll let you know, Bodine. Just hang out here or ask me. Rochelle, I've been wondering where you've been in the hospital. That's not good.
Oh no, hope you're
What's
okay.
wrong, Rochelle? Hope everything's good. I hope you'll be okay. We need you back, Rochelle. We need you back. Oh, you were there this morning. Why didn't you say hi, Boyd? Usually you got some, you comment. I was asking about you, but didn't see you there. Octavio, thanks for the trading zone. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, don't forget the bonus trade. Just closed it. Oh, how much did you make on the bonus trade, Carlos? I'm assuming you're talking about the Google trade. Let me know. Trading Zone Live, excellent, excellent. Nothing like waking up to good morning, took AZP 18%, Google weekly cash flow 45.5%. Not too shabby, huh, Matt?
Yep.
45%, 55% on Google. Kevin, $850, doesn't glow on trees. Congratulations. I'm just reading through all the wonderful testimonials. Roger says $1,440 on Trading Zone Live today. Cha-ching! Need to talk to you. Rick says, I tried to call yesterday about joining the trading pit. I had asked about using that. Deal with them. They'll take care of it for you. Yeah, they'll send me another email and I'll remind them to call you. Okay? Here, let me actually post that to them right now. 1 second. All right, there we go. I missed the first AZP trade. It's walking. Wins on Philip Morris. Good, good. Made a triple, do the second trade, 250. Looks like there's a common theme here, Matt. You know what that common theme is? We got to keep Matt very busy with testimonials.
I am very busy.
That's what we're talking about. Man, yesterday I looked at all the testimonials we got from the pit. Woo! Man, you guys are awesome. Speaking of the pit, we're going to do it again at 1:30 today. If you guys haven't seen it yet, let's see. Entered Google Strangle at 201, exited at 257. Excellent. Let me go ahead and post that for them here in the pit so they have some idea. Carlos, I'm going to delete your last name, so it's just your first name. There it goes. Perfect. 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 Matt stayed in Builder, 0 loss, paid off. Excellent. 37% on. We're all making money. Brian, isn't that something? People are making money. I have some trades today. I already gave a bonus trade today I actually already gave one, Rick. I gave a Google bonus trade today and Carlos already he bought it at $2 and sold it at $2.57. Yeah, everybody was chiming in about the pit, and I appreciate it. Matt, if you have the link, please post it.
Give me 1 second.
And we took two winners on the Trading Zone. We took two winners on Trading Zone Live, a winner on Google in weekly cash flow, and a winner on Google in the pit, and a winner in the pit on Tesla, and a winner in the pit on Wendy's, and a winner in the pit on What was the other one? The earlier this week,
Uh,
the short. What was the short? It was a
Stealth Surge, I think.
stealth surge. We took a winner.
We did take a loser too this week
We
in
did
Stealth
take a
Surge.
loser, of course.
Yeah,
No week would be complete without a loser. What
that's
was it?
right.
Hertz. Oh, Hertz. Tyson. Hefe. Tyson. Tyson. So Tyson, Walmart, Hertz. Anyone complain? Why should anyone? There'll be. I'm sure somebody will complain. Wade. Somebody's going to complain. But we're going to get started anyway. Hey, Bill. The only problem with Trading Zone is I'm afraid to leave my computer. Oh, I had a lady tell me the exact same thing. It's addicting. And you know what's really cool? So many of you, Abe, we all forgot about Merck. Duh. What about Merck? The Merck too. Thank you, Boyd. Merck. That's right. Adam says, give me something to complain about. Well, nice bonus on Google. Hopefully remove PD restrictions soon. No problem. Anyways, look, all Matt and I do here all day long is we as you could tell, we certainly don't talk to each other. We're looking for trades. We're looking for trades.
Very
Eight
quiet in
hour.
here.
Say it again.
It's very quiet here.
Very quiet in here. You could actually, the only thing you hear here is our squawk boxes. You don't really hear much else. We really hear, we're not like going and living the dream and taking vacations, except my Germany trip, 4th of July, which I conveniently scheduled in the quietest week of the year for your benefits. But we really do try to make you guys money, and I hope you guys come to the class we have at 1:30. The class is at 1:30, not at 1 and not at 2. For some reason, it's at 1:30. I don't know why it's at 1:30. So I want to give you guys a quick update, real quick. Let me just put up my TC 2000 here. And I want to show you my VWAP. Hey, look at that. Google's still coming down, Matt. So as you could see here, Matt thought we were going to go above the VWAP. I told him no. I think
Thought
we're
there
going
was
to.
a good chance. I still think there's a good chance it might
Oh,
happen.
I agree with you, but I'm talking about day trading mode. When we were in this trade, when we got into this trade, he was talking about above the VWAP. I told his stubborn butt to get out right here when we were right at the VWAP. He didn't listen to
Well,
me.
here's the good thing.
No, it
Well,
all worked out
let me
great.
just say, but trading the futures,
Yes.
we haven't gone anywhere.
Yes.
So we could have stayed because we don't have to deal with theta.
Of course.
There's no decay. That's the beauty of the futures.
No one's complaining. I'm just doing the play by play.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, I'm
so
saying that makes me a little more willing to stay in if I think it's going to go sideways
I hear
because it
you.
doesn't hurt us.
I hear you. So anyhow, I thought we were
You-
going to
you-
reject the VWAP. We did reject the VWAP, but he stayed in, which is fine because I didn't really think we were going to go much south. And then we came all the way back and we took our profit and everything was good in the world. But I actually wanted to get out right here. For the record, I wanted to get out right there. That was my exit point. But that's just how we work around here. What online brokerage do you recommend? It depends for stocks or futures.
You're not sharing your screen, by the way.
Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Oh, God. Let me share my screen. So it would help, wouldn't it? Where's the... There we are. Did I share my screen? Yeah, so let me show you guys. So we got into this trade down here, okay? And we were getting up to the VWAP, and I wrote for you guys in the channel right here. I actually wrote, Vold is running wild, VWAP is in sight. And I said, Matt, it's a good place to take profit target right at the VWAP, right here on this bar. This bar right here.
Well, the other caveat to that is we didn't actually hit the VWAP on that
No,
bar.
we did not. We didn't hit, you're right, we did not hit the VWAP. You're right, we didn't hit the VWAPs. But I did tell him to take profit right here. He ignored me. We went down all the way here, and then we came up all the way up here, and he took a profit. So it worked out perfectly. But for the record, I wanted to take a profit right there. Basically, we would get the same thing without going through all of this, but it didn't really make much of a
We
difference.
never got out of well, we might have been like a penny out of the money because our entry was
Yeah.
so good too. That was the other
Yeah, the
good
entry
thing
was
about that
great on
trade.
this trade. The entry was fantastic on this trade. But anyway, just wanted to kind of show you the play by play. That was frustrating trade, but it worked. Yeah, it was. It was. Did you short from the there will be losers? Oh, this was a winner. It wasn't a loser. This was a winner.
It's a good winner.
It was actually a good winner too.
12
Right
points.
here, right here. Here, go long, filled at 558, 558.80, got out at what was the
Keep
exit? Oh,
going.
559.97. Yeah, it's beautiful winner. Yeah, it worked for everybody, unless something was, unless you didn't follow the rules, it worked just fine. But it was interesting trade because I wanted him to get out right here, and he thought we were going to go above the VWAP. That's all. Uh, oh man, that was crazy. That was crazy. But he stayed in it. Should we go short on ES just ahead of Powell? No, no, Hefe. You
No,
should not do anything ahead
no.
of Powell. No, 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 no. No, no, no. There are some percentages that say it's much more likely to go down than up. Um, my percentages are it's completely binary.
FA, that statement made my blood pressure go up by like 30 points, I think.
Yeah, you
It's,
no, no, you don't want to do that unless you want to get injured, unless you want to get hurt. Like, look, Hefe, I want to ask you a question. Just think of it like this, right? Let's say someone tells you to cross the freeway, okay? The freeway, the biggest freeway in your town, right? It should, Jill, right? It should come with a medical warning. And you got to cross the freeway, okay? Are you going to try to do are you going to try to go on that freeway and cross the freeway during rush hour when there's thousands of cars, or are you going to go like at I don't know 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning when there's like one car going every 5 minutes? You got to pick your battle. You got to pick your battles. Why do you want to put yourself in the least reward risk environment when you can be putting yourself in the best? Do you guys notice how infrequently I trade? I'm always looking for the trouble in a trade, not for how it's going to make me money. I'm always looking for the problem. How am I going to get screwed here? As of now, holding what I have can be sold and has limited risk. We'll do zero until Powell. So no, you don't want to do anything. You don't want to do anything for 45 minutes until the Fed announcement is 45 minutes digested, which will take us till the end of the day. So there may be something at the end of the day, maybe if I see something really running up towards the end of the day, that may pique my interest. Something between 315 and 340, that may pique my interest. I may do a straddle or a strangle ahead of Powell speaking, although implied volatility is high. But although we just did one on Google and folks did well. Um, so so
the
so go ahead.
the hard thing about straddles or strangles with SPY on 0 DTE is how fast the decay is on the opposite side.
Right. Exactly.
Now, if you wanted to take a lottery trade, if you have a target, let's say you think the move is bullish and you think, okay, if the move is bullish and the market blasts off, then where are we going to test? Well, we're probably going to test that high we made on news yesterday at 563, and then the next level would be the 566. So if you wanted to take you want to buy a lottery ticket, buy like the 564 option right now or before the meeting, it costs you $60. That's one thing, right? It could turn into 300, but super tiny. That's just luck. There's no edge in that.
Yeah. So Hefe, I don't do things that I don't. If I'm going to gamble, I'm going to buy a lottery ticket or I'm going to take my wife to Las Vegas. I just don't see any. I don't look at the market like. To me, this is a video game, and I'm trying to gain points. That's how the market to me is. It's like a video game. Like when I was a kid, I would play Centipede. I'm playing Centipede. That's how I look at the market. I'm just playing a different game. And why would I shoot when I don't have an edge?
I have one more. This is
Yes.
my own opinion on
Yeah.
lottery trades on the SPY 0 DDE. especially front running a news event like this. If you're going to take a lottery trade, take it, in my opinion, take it way out of the money. Because if you're wrong and you buy at the money, it's going to move so fast that you're going to lose all your implied volatility in that option and you're going to lose all the underlying. And it's going to happen. If you're wrong, it's going to happen so fast that the winner is, it's going to crush you. If you take it out of the money, you're really only buying implied volatility. That's not going to hurt you as much. So your $40 option might go down to 10, 15 cents, but your $2 option might only be worth 80 cents in like 2 minutes or
Right.
less.
Right. It was Google, Daniel. It was Googl, but it really makes no difference. They move identically. Michael says 2 trades today. Yep, you got it, Michael. That's it. Yeah. Oh, you're answering, Michael. Yes, yes. They're on Telegram, Michael. They're on the Trading Zone Live Telegram. There was 2 trades. Yeah. Let's see here. Ooh, we got a lot of people here. All right. So yesterday we talked. Yesterday we talked about. Yesterday we talked about the. We talked about ADX, right? Let's use Google as an example. ATR, sorry, ATR, not ADX, ATR. So indicators, go to standalone, true art, and apply. So somebody asked me yesterday, how can you use this indicator? Can you use this indicator to help with a trend? Okay. So here's what I want to here's how you can use the ATR as a trend filter. Okay. You want to see the ATR. Now here's the rule of thumb. Generally speaking, when volatility expands, the stock starts to trend. When volatility consolidates or enters a choppy phase, the stock begins volatility contracts. So ADX is more of a trending filter. This is more of whether a trend is over or not. So I know I want to use volatility. So I want to show you something. The big difference is take this, expand it, and what you will find is that you know how I was showing you the Bollinger width and how the Bollinger width has specific thumbprints like levels. Well, you can also use ATR if volatility is overexpanded, and those will be turning points. Okay, those will be turning points. So while you want to find a trend, you don't want to be engaging in a stock when the ATR is at levels like this. Okay? Because these periods are sustained volatility periods and they don't last. Now, ADX, I'll talk about the ADX at a different time. Was there any news just now, Matt, or is it just the market doing?
Just randomness. No news.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like this randomness. Anyhow, so what I want to tell you is ATR is a great way to find what the dollar value is, how far you're away from the 8-day EMA. I explained all that yesterday, but it's also very important to see very fast spikes in ATR. If you see a spike, a very irrational spike up in ATR, you got to be really, really careful. You want more periods like this. Stability. You don't want periods with a jagged uptick. Okay. Usually when you see that, the option prices get really, really expensive. Okay. So let me show you some more. These are little nuances that a lot of traders don't pay attention to. So let me go 2 years. me go indicator. Let me go standalone. Let me go PR 10 already. Okay, great. Look, look at this. Look at the spike up. Look at the spike up right here. See these spikes? So if you checking and you're seeing Bollinger width coming down, also make sure you're not in one of these volatility spikes. Okay. And I don't care what level you're at. I just don't want to see this kind of a pattern where you have a hill. You guys understand that? Hilly. We don't want hilly areas like this. We don't want to see quit because when you see volatility spike like this, it means risk is higher. Okay. Now it doesn't mean you don't necessarily need to see lower volatility, but you just need to see stability. Stability. You don't want fast moving volatility. Because if you do, I can assure you your options are going to be grossly. You may have an opportunity for another one here, Matt. Right around the lows right there. Anyways, let me see how Volt is doing. Coming off. Tick
Uh,
is
I don't
look.
trade over lunch.
Oh, that's right. Look at Tick. 500,
Mm.
some mostly 600, 600. Nobody's pressing the gas pedal. Uh, still above 20. Still above 20. ADD is elevated to the upside. Uh, the VWAP tends to act as a magnet. So price tends to pull away from it and come back, pull away from it and come back. Right now, we have random trading action. There's not a lot of movement right now. Nobody's pressing on the gas pedal. They're eating lunch right now. So the odds are price is going to just come here and come right here, go above here and come right here. This is mostly algos. So you're not really seeing a lot of institutions doing anything right now. That's why I said it's important to look at internals to see what they're doing. If you don't see internals doing anything, then the odds are the market's not doing anything. Okay. All right. Wanted to give you that lesson. Now, let's go through some stocks. Folks, at 1:30, I will be doing another day trading class, and I hope you guys can make it to that class. Now, let me pull up my TC2000. Now, here's how I would trade right now. I would be very, very cautious ahead of the Fed. I wouldn't be doing anything right now, or just playing around with small shares, or maybe doing strangles, kind of doing what we're doing, just messing around. Um, After the announcement, and you'll see what the market does. My suggestion is keep your eye not on stocks right now, but on the bond market. Okay, both the daily and the 5 minute. Now, the odds are when the decision comes out about 2:15 to 2:20, or is it 2 o'clock, Matt? Is it straight up at 2 o'clock?
What the release?
Mm-hmm.
2 o'clock and then 2:30
Yeah,
speaks.
yeah. 2 o'clock. I know the announcement's at 2:30. So if it comes out, uh, thanks, Richard. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. So at 2 o'clock, he's going to give the announcement. They're not going to change rates. That's going to be a nothing burger. Don't even think about that. The big news is going to be everything is fine, everything is good. If things change, we'll make adjustments, we'll pivot, or things are good, but we're starting to see dark clouds. That's it, folks. That's it right there. Things are still great. Things are still great, but we see dark clouds ahead. It's one of the two. It's not going to be anything else. So, and Matt also thinks that he's going to stick it to Trump. Everything is great. Everything is perfect. We don't have a problem in the world. We'll see. We'll see. Uh, there you go. TLT. Hold on a second here. Beverly says, can you remind us if TLT goes up, in this case, stocks will drop? If TLT goes up, right, that means bond yields go down, which is really good for stocks. Beverly, why don't you make it this way for yourself? Nice and easy. They move the same way. Okay? TLT and stocks move the same way for now. Yes, that's what I said, the press conference. The press conference. That's going to be the big one right there. Okay. Let me give you stocks that I like. Starting with downside. Baidu. Baidu to you too. Let's the do. And remember, I'm wearing my Clyde shirt today. That's right. No monkey business. Huh. Okay. Yeah, Baidu, 23 days out, May 30th, 69 delta, 91 put. Right here, right on my shirt, Cyrus. Right on my shirt. Enphase, I warned you about this stock this morning. Any concern with the current political environment with being Chinese stock? No, no, it's not that bad right now. They're starting to work things out. Now, with that said, I would feel very comfortable being short Chinese stocks, not long. I don't generally like being long Chinese stocks. I always look for an excuse not to. 60 67 delta, 48 put. Because the likelihood of hearing something bad about China is much higher than hearing something good. End phase. Not good. Not a good time for end phase. There we go. Little VWAP alert there. Builder. Set a little crossing up to VWAP. All right, builder. Mohammed, somebody will repeat builder, but my suggestion is for you to change your host and panelists to everyone so everybody could see what you're writing. 44 days out, 69 delta, 115 puts on builder. I like builder. I do like builder. You guys should all be able to see my screen. UPS, UPS. Wait for it to trade below the VWAP. Don't do anything yet. It needs to break a little lower. But if it does, I do like the 69 delta 98 right here. 98 puts. Dow needs to break below 28, but which is only 68 cents away. But after it does, Matt, you said they were spready. They are only 10-cent spread to bid in the offer. Maybe it was too early in the morning.
Let me look up.
They're at
How far out are you going?
23 days, just like we always do.
Oh no, they tightened way up.
Yeah, they're tight now. 30 I was surprised. 31, 32 puts right here. Conagra and GIS. They're both doing the same thing, but I like Conagra. It's weaker. 23 days out, 76 delta, 24 puts right here. Okay. You're welcome, Tammy. And this stock, AVTR. Can't believe it has options that are not bad, actually. 68 days to go, AVTR, 14 puts. 14 puts. Weston says translate builder. I don't know what you're asking me to do. Don't understand what you're saying, Weston. You need to translate to me what you're trying to say before I translate builder. All right. Long side, long side. It would help, Weston, it would help if you could ask Brendan by typing in everyone instead of host and panelist, the blue thing. So that way he can see what you're writing. Okay. Gigi, we were just talking about puts. I'm about to talk about calls, starting with Netflix. You should also know that Netflix is NFLU. See that? So instead of paying $1,000, you can pay $56. You can go about 20. You don't need to go 23 days out for debit spreads. You buy the 11.55, you sell the 11.65. You pay no more than $5. I'm sure Brendan will respond to you, Weston. Thank you. GEV. I like GEV. Actually, I like it even more now than I did before. Circle G. Stock looks beautiful. Haven't said that in a long time. 23 days to go. We will do the 405 versus the 415 for $5. Spotify. Oh, be careful, it's a little choppy, but beggars can be choosy. Let's go 16 days out. We'll buy the 650. We'll sell the 655, and I think you should be able to do this for $2. The stop right at the 15. JCI. Not yet. It's got to break out above this area, right? We need to go a little higher. But if it does, 69 delta, 85 call. GC99 Camilla Ming. Please follow instructions and post to everybody so people can help you. CTAS. Man, this looks beautiful. Also an industrial stock, very similar to GE. I like what I'm seeing here. 77 delta, 205 calls. If you must buy the 215, sell the 220 for $2.50 or less. IBM needs to get out of this area right here, but I like what I'm seeing so far, but not yet. We're not there yet. All right. Are there any questions for me? Any questions, comments, feedback? They're very rate sensitive. GE and CTAS are very rate sensitive. Any questions? Any comments? I can't believe there's no questions. Can you repeat the Netflix spread? Thank you. Thank you, Works. CPB is under. I like these better. CPB got. Conagra is weaker. See, it's below the VWAP, so I like that better. Can you help me analyze a trade? Linda, what trade do you want me to help you analyze? Netflix right here, about 16 days out. You buy the 1150, sell the 1160, or buy the 1155 and sell the 1165. You pay no more than $5. Vivek says, we all made money on Google. Very nice weekly cash flow deal. Thank you. And you all should have made money on the Google in the pit. Did you guys make money on Google in the pit? No, I'm going to do it tomorrow, Dave. I'm going to do it tomorrow. IBM, I already talked about. You got to look to the left. Spotify, about 3 weeks. All right. If you guys have questions for me, this is a good time. I'm gonna whoever said they want me to look at something, a plan. Hefe made $1,900 on the two Google trades. Good. Go ahead and book that, Matt. You were too busy making money on the zero DTE. I got you. Rodolfo Lift, nothing there. You could see it's right at the 200-day moving average. There's nothing there. I already talked about the Dow plenty, Dolce. I talked about the Dow. We're kind of pinched right now. Not looking very good right now. Hertz. I still like Hertz for a short, and I think Hertz is going to come down all the way to the $4 range. AMD impact. AMD's not doing great. I don't think AMD's going to have any impact on anything. It's just flat. Yeah. All right. So whoever wanted me to look at your game plan, just send me a email, and I'll talk about the swing trading plan tomorrow. From waking up in the morning to going to bed, the whole plan. Okay. All right. And please send me an email, roger@rogerscott.com, and I'll take a look at your plan. I will be doing a class on day trading at 1:30. 1:30. I hope to see you all there. It'll be a lot of fun, and I'll give you my prognosis for all the good stuff. All right? I'll give you my prognosis for the good stuff. So, Matt, do you have the link? You posted it already, I'm
I
sure.
already did.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. All right, guys, thank you so much. And again, it was a quick session. I don't want to keep you today because it's Fed Day. Oh, there we go. Remember I told you, Matt, I think I told you should have bought, anyway, hindsight. Remember I was telling you guys about 15 minutes ago to buy right around here that we were going to go right back to the VWAP? We went right to the VWAP.
I don't trade over lunch.
I know you don't. I know. We got more important things to do at lunch, like be here. But anyhow, just FYI. Bye, guys. I'll see you later.
Bye, everyone.